have done the insert and uh, update operations on the data loader. So let's go ahead and do the upsert. So if these assignments are not completed yesterday, please do it today. So we will have a look at it tomorrow. So I'll randomly ask any one of you to show. Please do it. And yeah, so let's go to the upsert operation. So upsert is nothing but it's a combination of insert and update. So if you see, probably you wouldn't have heard about the word upsert in any other databases, but yes, we have this upsert operation. Like SQL, we don't have that. So here we have upsert operation. By using this, we can perform both update and insert operations at a time. And so how we are going to do is like, as we were talking yesterday, so we are going to provide a CSV file to the data loader, and the records which are provided with the record ID are going to be updated, and the records which are not provided with the record ID are going to be created. So it's a two operations are being done. So yes, in real time scenario, we sometimes come across this particular scenario where we need to go ahead and use upsert operation as well. Okay. So yes, this is all about upsert, right? And so what I was telling, the same thing in the notes. Okay, so let's go ahead and do our practical upsert operation. So I'm going to go with last one we did was the in update. Okay, so I'm using that file, and so account upsert operation. So here what we are going to do is so these were the 5 records which we have inserted, right? So what we are going to do is I am going to update their uh, annual revenue. So they were having 20 lakhs and 35 lakhs. So I wanted to update them as 50 lakhs for all these 5 accounts, our data loader test accounts. Okay. So I'm going to update them with 50 lakhs. Okay. And I wanted to create uh, another 5 accounts with the same name. Okay, so till 5, these are the already available accounts for which we have the account ID, and other 5 accounts I wanted to create, and let's give the CID number also the same way. Okay, so annual revenue for them I wanted like for 2 of them 35, for 3 of them 28, and these 5 are from Hyderabad. I'm giving the fax number. So since these are like I'm giving the fax number for each of them, and we are not supplying the account ID. Okay, so the way the data loader is going to differentiate which needs to be updated, which needs to be inserted is based on the record ID. So record ID for the ones which are given with the record ID, it's going to update. For the ones which the record ID is not given, it's going to create. So these will be the new records in our Salesforce. So let's go to our org ones and see how many accounts we have. Let's go to our application. So here are our all accounts. I think around 22 something we created yesterday. Okay, so these are the 17 accounts which we have. So what is going to happen after we perform the upsert operation is this these 5 accounts we are updating the revenue value. Okay, and we are going to add another 5 accounts, data loader 6 to data loader 1010 with Hyderabad as city, and the fax number is given and annual revenue is also given, right? So those are the new accounts. So after upsert operation, 17 plus 5, 22 accounts we need to have. So let's go ahead and do our upsert operation. Where's the file? So here is our file. Let's save it. Okay. And go ahead and do upsert. You will have to log in to data loader. Okay, and we are still working on account object and choose the CSV file. So yes, our upsert operation file, click on next, initializing. Okay, initialization succeeded. Okay. There are no external ID fields on the account object. The ID field will be used for matching. Okay, so it's giving us, click on next, operating hours, owner, parent. So I don't want to select any of them. For each related object, select the relationship lookup field to use the matching. Otherwise, leave the blank. Okay. So since we are not working on the relation, so this is not needed. Let's go next. And mapping, we already have it, right? Okay. Click on next. And we want the error files here again. Same please. Finish. Are you sure you want to? Yes. Okay. There were 10 successful upserts and 0 errors, right? So we are good. We are success upserting 10 records and there are no errors. So, okay. So now what we are going to do is first thing we can see our upsert related success and error files. Okay. So success. Okay. So all the 10 records we can see success and here, if you see, so we were not providing ID for the data loader account number 6 to 10, right? But the ID got created. And here, if you see the status, so here for the ones which we provided the record ID, it's just item is updated. So we updated with the annual revenue value. Okay. And for the items which we didn't provide the record ID, the items got created. So this is what we are looking for. So our success file, this is our success file, and error file will not have anything, obviously, because we did not had any errors. Okay. So now our org should show total 22. So there were 17 records here, right? So now we should have data loader account 6 to 10, and the total accounts records should be 22, right? So refresh this page, and here you go. You have your 22 items. So data loader accounts, test account 6 to 10, okay? And if you see our 1 to 5, the revenue value got updated to 50 lakhs, okay? And 6 to 10, you see the city as Hyderabad, and you have the fax number, and we have given the annual revenue. Few of them 35, few of them 28, right? So, and we got the 22 records. So this is how you perform the upsert operation or using your data loader on the Salesforce. Okay. So they in real time, yes, we come across very few scenarios you making use of upsert operation. So majorly we use insert and update separately, but rare scenarios to use upsert operation. So upsert operation, how it's going to differentiate, the one important point is making use of the record ID. If we provide the record ID, it's going to be updated. If we don't provide the record ID, it's going to create a new record. So that's the point to be noted. Okay, so that is about upsert operation. And coming to delete. So by using this operation, we can remove one or more records from our Salesforce object. To remove the records, we just need um, the record ID. Deleted records will reside in the recycle bin for next 15 days. Okay. So this is about delete operation. So as we were talking for insert, we don't need any record ID because we are just creating new records. For update, upsert, and delete, we need the record ID. So record ID is needed because we are performing the operation on the already available existing records. So delete, if we just have the record ID, we are good. So we don't need to have complete field details, complete fields details. We just need to have the record IDs. Okay. So that is how we are going to perform the delete operation. So let's go ahead and do a demo. Go to our folder. So this is the one which we have performed the upsert operation, and I'm using the same file. So I'm account delete operation I am going to perform. And again, same procedure, we need to supply the CSV file with the record IDs to perform the delete operation. So here, let's see. Okay, so we actually don't need all this. Okay, we just need this account ID. So let's go ahead and so these are the account IDs for which records? Our account ID, data loader account ID, account 1 to 5, right? So these are the account IDs for accounts 1 to 5. So now we are going to delete those accounts, okay? Save this file. So we just need the account IDs, that is the record IDs. So now if you see our org, we have data loader account 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? So these 5 records we are going to delete now, and we are going to see them in the recycle bin. Okay. So yes, our file is ready. So we saved it and go to our data loader, delete, and we are still working on account object. Choose the CSV file, account delete, click on next. Okay. So it's just the ID, right? So you can just map it. Yes, we need the success and error files in this path. Finish, yes. See here, you see the number of records allowed in your recycle bin is limited. Okay, so this is a warning which is going to be given in when we are deleting the records, because there is a limit on the recycle bin. So it can hold maximum of 2 lakhs records on the recycle bin. So if we are going to delete more than 2 lakhs records at a time, it's going to give this warning. But currently, we don't have so many records in our recycle bin. So we are good to proceed. But this warning is like to avoid any kind of data loss. So if you are at a time deleting 2,50,000 records, so only 2 lakhs of them are going to sit in the recycle bin. The other 50,000 records are completely gone. So if we need to recover the data, then it's a complete data loss. So that's the reason this delete operation will give you the warnings. So are you sure you want to continue? Yes. Okay, the operation is completed. There were 5 successful deletes and 0 errors. So we deleted 5 records, no errors. Okay, so let's go ahead and see our success error files. So these are the success and error files. Item deleted. So it's giving a status, item deleted, and error file, obviously it should be blank. Yep. Okay, so we deleted the accounts with account name as data loader 1, data loader 2, data loader 3, 4, and 5. So 5 records we have deleted. So previously we had 22 items, and now again 5 we deleted. So it's 17 items. Go to our org and see, refresh. So data loader 1 to 5 are gone, and we have these 17 items. So this is how you go ahead and delete the perform the delete operation on data loader. So I go to here and do search for recycle bin under applications. Yeah, here comes our 5 records which we have deleted. And the other day we deleted hiring manager, salesforce position, and all these records, right? So I want to select them all and restore, just for data purpose. I just want to perform some operations, that's why. So you can go ahead, go to the recycle bin. Luckily, these are all deleted within 15 days range only. So the oldest one, if you see on 9th of March, so it's not even 15 days, right? So I'm going to select them and click on restore. And my recycle bin is empty. So here, if I go to accounts, again, we have this 22 records. Go to our application. Okay, so it should be more records, because all there are 4 other records also which we deleted previously. So those records also came into. So it was 22 plus 4 others, so 26. Because we deleted this Dickinson, hiring manager, position, and S-Force. So there were 4 accounts, right? So those we deleted and we restored them now. That's why it's 26 accounts. So this is how we can perform the delete operation on data loader. And coming to the next one. Okay, so hard delete. This is one operation which we cannot perform unless we have a special permission called bulk API hard delete permission on our profile. Okay, so if we have that permission enabled on our profile, then only we can perform this operation. Even though this particular hard delete button is enabled, we cannot perform. Okay, so this, yes, we will do it later. By using this feature, we can remove records from the object permanently. So hard delete, you understood the term, right? So it's going to be completely deleted without even moving to the recycle bin. So prerequisite to perform the hard delete operation, we need to have special permission inside the profile, bulk API hard delete. So yes. So usually we are not going to use this feature unless we are going to, our recycle bin capacity is already over, or we are 100% sure that this data will no longer be used anymore at all. So in that scenarios only, we are going to use hard delete operation. And the prerequisite is this permission we need to have to perform the operation. Okay, so this is all about all the 7 operations which we were performing using the data loader. Insert, update, delete, export all, upsert, and hard delete. So yes, these are very important. Usually in the real time, you would be performing insert, update, upsert. Okay, almost all the operations you perform on a day-to-day basis, except a hard delete and export all. Not like, I don't think we rarely use it. Okay, so other operations we usually perform on a day-to-day basis in the real-time scenarios. So data loader is very important topic. Please go through it and do the practices as well. Okay, so let's write down the assignments for other operations also, because that is how we get hands-on and we will not be forgetting the things what we learn. Okay, so 23, 24, and 25. So yes, Upsert. Upsert 5, 10 new Upsert 10 records into hiring manager object, of which 5 of them are update and 5 of them are insert. So you need to first get the records, already available records, get 5 of them, do the export operation, get 5 of them, and other 5, you just need to give the data in your .csv file and then do the upsert operation for your hiring manager object. Okay, so this will give hands-on of even export also if you haven't done till now. And delete the above 10 records from hiring manager object. So delete these 10 records which you created. You just go ahead and perform the delete operation and have a hands-on of delete operation using data loader. Okay. And a subtask for this is recover them from the recycle bin. Okay, so this is another assignment. So please make sure you complete the assignment so that you will have a hands-on and you don't forget things. Okay, so next comes our important topic, that is reports and dashboards. So yes, okay. So report, what do you mean by a report? So if you go ahead, hope you all have completed your bachelor's, if I'm not wrong. So expecting some of you have done BTech. Okay. So you will have your semesters, right? So all of them, all the semester marks are stored in different tables, not a single table, right? So for every semester, let's say JNTU or Osmania University in Hyderabad have a different table, and they make the data available in that particular table. Okay, so at the end of your 4 years, you have like 7 semesters. The first year, full year, and then there are 6 semesters. Let's say, so you need a consolidated marks memo. So for that, what the university is going to do is it is going to pull out your data from multiple tables, multiple database tables for based on the year and academic year. Uh, so it's going to pull that data and put it on your one single record, that is the consolidated marks memo. Okay, so that is the record which is going to be given as a credential for you at the end of your course. So yeah, it is making use of something called a report. So it is generating a report of all the marks which belongs to a person named ABC, and it is putting in one single place and it is displaying. So report is nothing but it's a set of records. Okay. So it's a set of records which for which we give some criteria, uh, conditions, and display it based on our requirement. So report is nothing but it's a set of records. Okay. So if you see here, report will have the columns. So each column will have the data in it. So report is a set of records which is pulled based on the prerequisite conditions which we have given. Okay. So here, this is how a report looks. So report configuration parameters, these are the report configuration parameters. So report will have columns, and when I say columns, again, let's go back to our consolidated marks memo. We will have column for internal marks and a column for external marks, right? So that particular CMM consolidated marks memo, which we have, it's again having, it's a report. Okay. So which is having columns, and the order of columns. See, this is also important because so in the real time, suppose a client requested a report, but yeah, he want column A to be here and column B to be next to it, but we were doing column B first and column A first, so they won't accept it. So they need even the order also to be followed on that particular report. So I can't write first external marks and then write the internal marks and then give the total. So usually we should be writing internal marks first, one column, and then external marks next, the other column, and then the total marks, the third column. So this is how even the order of columns is also important in reports. And frequency of data, like how we are going to use the data, what frequency levels we are going to use the data is also one of the configuration item. And then the filter conditions, So it's again, so here for us, again, coming back to our report, our consolidated marks memo. So our filter condition is pull out the data um, of a student whose roll number is so and so. So roll number is our filter condition, right? So we will have to give the filter condition for each report. Unless it's just a complete database table, right? So we just need the filter conditions for us to display in our report. Okay, and then the chat components. So yes, reports we can see report once a report has been prepared, we can represent it in different ways of chat components. That's our dashboard topic. Okay, so the thing is, so for a dashboard to be prepared, we need to have a report. So when a report is generated, we can represent it in the pictorial format. So representing of data, report data in a pictorial format is called a dashboard. Okay. So when I say pictorial format, we have different types of chart components: bar charts, pie charts, donut charts. So multiple components, right? Multiple chart components. So we can use any one of the chart component and display the data based on our requirement. And yes, not only we can just create a report, we can even schedule a report. That means I just need this report to be run every week on Saturday. Yes, I can schedule a report. So we can give the scheduling information and we can run it. And the next one, report type. So it depends on the type of reports. There are four types of reports which we are going to discuss in detail. So which type of report you want to run, we will have to give as a configuration parameter. Okay. So these are the report configuration parameters, and this is all about report. A report is a set of data or set of records which are pulled based on few filter conditions which we have given. And a dashboard is, so to prepare a dashboard, we just need a report as an input. Once we have a report, we can generate a dashboard. Dashboard is nothing but a pictorial representation of report data using the chart components. So any type of chart components like bar charts, pie charts, donut charts, all these chat components we can make use and display the data in a pictorial format using our dashboards. So yes, this is a basic idea about reports and dashboards. So let's go to nodes. Right. So report contains a set of records collected from one or more Salesforce objects. We can represent report data in pictorial format by using the dashboard features. Okay. So yes, here if we see report, we can collect the data from not only one object, one or more objects also. Okay. Salesforce provides, see, when we talk about making use of other programming languages like Java, so we just need to, customize the application making use of the programming language, but there is no analytics feature provided by them, right? But when it comes to Salesforce, so we can have customizations done through our Salesforce own specific Apex programming language, as well as Salesforce also provides this analytics feature, okay, reporting feature within the Salesforce as part of the CRM. Okay, so usually analytics will be a separate place, but yes, Salesforce luckily has given us analytics feature within Salesforce as uh, reports and dashboards. Okay, so if you ask me, what do you mean by analytics features? Yes, there are a couple of reporting tools in the market. Okay, so for example, let's say reporting tool Tableau. Okay, Tableau is the one which is trending now. Okay, so it's one of the kind of analytics tool or the reporting tool which is used to pull out the reports, create reports, customize reports. Okay, so Tableau is one of them. The other one, if you say Oracle's OBIEE, that is one. And if you come to Microsoft, the training one is Power BI. So using Power BI, we can perform, create multiple reports. We can slice and dice the data with our reports. Okay, so that's the power of Power BI. So these are like, again, separate tools, analytic tools, given by those companies. But when it comes to Salesforce, Salesforce has given this analytic tool as part of the CRM itself. So we don't need to go separately buy another analytics tool for our requirement. So we can make use of this reports and dashboards feature within our Salesforce. So by using this feature, we can configure our reports. So daily reports, weekly reports, monthly reports. So it's, again, we can schedule the reports as well, right? So yes. So again, the same story. So when it comes to reports, we have two types of reports: standard reports and custom reports. So why Salesforce is giving so much option for every feature, the standard and custom? The reason being, standard reports, so these are the ready-made reports which are provided by Salesforce, yeah, as part of CRM. So if the customer is just purchasing only the Salesforce CRM part, so yes, they will have this standard reports available, which they can make use of the available reports within the Salesforce. But yes, if your company wants to run so many dynamic reports, create your own reports, then yes, we can go ahead and create the custom reports based on the business requirement. So the Salesforce administrator or the developer can create the custom reports based on the business requirement. Okay, so the two types of reports, standard and custom. Okay, so yes, we were talking about this configuration parameters. So each report contains set of configuration parameters. So report contains a set of columns to be visible inside the report, and it contains the order of columns. It contains the filter conditions to filter the records, and that's where the report, uh, is being prepared for. Otherwise, we can pull out complete object data and show it to. We don't want that. We just want a report of customers whose annual revenue is above 50 lakhs. So we can create a report, we can set a filter condition and then pull out a report. Okay. So, and then frequency of reports to be visible, chat components to be used, and report types we can select, and the scheduling information. So all this, we just talked about the configuration parameters of each report. And yes, if you see, report data will be always real-time data and it's user context data. Okay, this is one important point of reports, where see, if your report is just going to run in let's say in 3 minutes, and at the second minute you perform some operations on account record, or you deleted some account records, so the report information will be going to, there were 10 account records and you deleted 2 account records. So the report which is going to run in 3 minutes will show only those 8 account records, because it is going to pull the real-time data from the system and then show it, display it on our report. So, and it's always user context data. So when I say user context data, it is based on the profile or based on the user who logged in. The report is going to generate, show the details. So let's say example. So in our employee organization example, there were 10,000 employees, of which 7,000 are sales, 2,000 are marketing, and 1,000 are service, let's say. So out of this, so this 7,000 people have created each one record, and 7,000 records, sales records are available. So the sales people will be and the service 2000 records, sorry, 1000 records they have created, and then marketing 2000 records they have created. So I am from service department. So when I run a report, when I create a report and run a report, it will show only my 1000 records because my profile is from service department. So it won't show the complete 10,000 records because the sales team data is not needed for service department, or it won't show. So it's a user context data. Again, it is depending on the profile the person has logged in. So yes, it's not going to show complete other profile records to you. So, or the other person's records to you. Okay. So yes, it's a user context data and a real-time data. So yes, this is all the basics about reports and dashboards. And okay, so by default, the reports and dashboards tabs will not be visible. So you can enable, I'm sure you have learned how to customize the tabs on our Salesforce org. If not, I will show it tomorrow in our practical session tomorrow. Okay. So this is all about reports and dashboards, a basics of reports and dashboards, and we are going to learn more about reports and dashboards tomorrow. And we are going to do some practical sessions on reports and dashboards as well. So yes, this is all about today's class. Please do complete your assignments and install the data loader tool, perform all the six operations and complete the assignments. Tomorrow, I would be asking any one of you to share screen and show me the assignment. Okay. Yeah, that is all for today's class. And we have learned the basics of reports and dashboards for today. And we'll be talking more about reports and dashboards again in tomorrow's class. Yeah.
Thank you,
you.
Dilip. Dilip,
Yes.
Can you share this file in the WhatsApp group?
Yes, yes. I missed to share it on Friday. Yeah, I'll share it.
It have a lot of information. It's clear.
Right, right.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's very clear.
Usually, we would ask you to make a note of things, but probably, yes, you can have these notes, but while talking, while explaining, we will have more information than which is written on the notes. So yeah, that is more important. Attending the class is more important. Okay. So I would ask you make a notes for yourself as well. That would be great and useful post completion of the course. Okay. So you can remember.
I'm making my notes, but it's important. So we need these files to study.
I'll share.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'll
share it. Yeah. Thank you so much. Have a good day.